Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another review for you today. This time we're having a look at the Peatys x Chris King tubeless valves. I picked these up back in April for around £20 or £22 from Amazon. Initially I was shopping around for the muck-off tubeless valves, but they weren't available in the colours I was after, so I picked up these as a high quality alternative. Looking at the notes on the back of the packaging, we can see they're made out of 7075 aluminium. This is a high quality aircraft grade aluminium that finishes nicely. As you can see, it states there's a large rubber seal on the base of the valve, creating an easy seal against the rim. And the valve cap comes with an integrated tool that helps you remove the valve core, helping you do any repairs on the roadside or trail. Right, let's crack on into this packaging and have a detailed look at what we got here exactly. One aspect I did like about these valves is the very minimum packaging. I think it's a good idea to sort of minimize your waste where you can, and this packaging is basically the bare minimum you can get away with. I guess one aspect that is slightly strange is one of the valves comes packaged with the cap removed from the valve assembly, which is a little strange, but I guess it's a display feature. So let's start with this fully assembled one. The valve cap itself, you can see the integrated valve core remover at the top there, and you can see some nice knurling to improve grip. I really like the little Steve Peat logo at the end of the valve base. You'd only ever see it when you're changing tyres or, you know, taking the valves in and out, so it's really something for the owner rather than anybody else. The actual valve cores themselves are pretty pimped out. They're in a sort of black gunmetal finish, which I think looks really nice. The flats on the valve nut are a good idea. These are helpful if you ever have a valve stuck with dried up sealant. You can get a flat or adjustable spanner across the valve nut and break it away from the rim. So fully back reassembled, let's have a quick look at this seal at the base of the thing. It does look a bit bigger than normal, and maybe it feels a little softer in hand. It's hard to say, but it does look slightly different. Let's just throw these valves onto the scale so all you weight weenies out there know exactly what these valves weigh in at. So I think we conclude that they're roughly 7 grams each. So the valve caps themselves weigh 2 grams each, so you can lose those if you wanted to save 4 grams over your whole bike, but for me the added benefit of having the valve core removal tool is a big perk. I'm planning to match these valves onto a wheel set built by Hope, and the colours of the Peatys x Chris King valves really closely matches the Hope anodized purple colour, so if you're looking for something very matchy, this is a good combo. So I'm just going to run some background images of me setting these up tubeless on my Hope wheels. And the good news, and for a review, is these valves have been absolutely flawless on these wheels so far. I think a road wheel setup is a harder test for tubeless valves than a mountain bike in some ways, because the pressures in the tyres are considerably higher. I tend to run these WTB tyres on my road bike, they're 30Cs. I run them about 70 to 80 psi, and they hold air pretty good for roads. They do leak slowly, but I think it's more to do with the very open and very light casing of the tyres rather than the valves, but it's usually like 10 to 15 psi over about 10 days. The valves themselves were a fit and forget item. I didn't have to faff around with different valve seat bases and trying to get the correct torque on the nut to get a seal. So setup was super simple and very easy, and I've not touched them since. So for me, although these are an expensive valve option, the lack of faffing around is worth the extra little cost. So I'd recommend these to anybody looking to do their tubeless setups. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.